how can I improve my self talk to be more positive and empowering? Oh, that is really good question. Okay, yeah. So what exactly is this question? Okay, how do I improve my self talk to be more positive and empowering? All right, yeah. So self talk, they actually mention as a self talk. Do you self talk? Yes, I do self talk. The things that you are actually hearing, this thing, it kind of like a something like self talk. I usually call them artifact episode. All right, yeah. So what exactly is this thing? It's a kind of like a something really that a recording that I have to ask bunch of questions to myself and giving them answer what is actually right or wrong. All right, yeah. So because of this, I do self talk. I'm doing this thing for almost like a year, almost like a 7 to 8 year. I'm doing this thing. I started this thing in 2015, and I'm doing this thing since every day. Okay, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I miss at the beginning. It was bitterly awkward to communicate with myself because, yeah, but when you get familiarized with the everything, then probably it is not gonna happen that much. It doesn't feel that much awkward. Okay, yeah. So probably at this moment I'm really good. Okay, yeah. The question is that, ki, how do I make my self talk as possible as kind of like empowering and kind of like something positive? So what makes my artifact is kind of like a something positive or empowering, or how do I make it that empower or positivity? What should I steps should supposed to do? All right, yeah. So uh what exactly is this thing, like is this kind of like a somebody self power self talk is kind of like a how am I kind of like a something make my artifact or make my self talk is kind of like a something empowering and positivity, like how do I supposed to do that? Well, there are a couple of things that I don't know. Like basically, is this thing now? I ask a bunch of questions to myself to make kind of like a something improve myself. Like this question. Okay, this question is kind of like something represent that, yeah, I have to think deep inside of me, think as much as positive as I can. Already, let me tell you one thing. What is the actually thing that I record? So usually is this thing that when I try to record in the artifact, I kind of like make sure that the things that I talk is kind of like a something that I have to enjoy that particular process while talking to myself. Already, yeah, like particular incident, particular thing, or like basically this thing when I kind of like something doing the self talk, I was consider that key like there are kind of like a something thousands of people in front of me, and I just have to kind of like a giving them little bit of kind of like a gyan or something. Okay, yeah, probably I don't really have that much amount of gyan, but it's just like that it felt little bit of kind of like a something improve the confidence, and I don't know how it works. It felt really good. Okay, yeah. What kind of like a something factor do I use to make my artifact or make my self talk as positive? Like how do I supposed to do that? Well, like probably is this thing I asked bunch of incident what exactly happened about this, that what should I supposed to learn from it, what kind of like a something mistake that happened, what is actually problem, what is actually this, what is actually that. Okay, yeah. So these are kind of like a something questions that I ask. Because of that, it kind of like a something empower and kind of like a something positive feeling generate inside of me, and it 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 kind of like something that it felt really good. I don't know how do I supposed to explain this thing. Okay, yeah. It's kind of like a things that na ki, until you experience this thing you won't be able to understand. So this is what it is. All right, yeah. So yeah, this is kind of like a something that how do I improve my self talk is from positive and empowering. All right, yeah. Next question.